Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Uncle Lander and this is Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition modded playthrough as a Vanguard. On the last episode we have kind of had like sort of an introductory episode to our character creation, to the past of our character, and also to the class and to the possible plot of the current situation. We're currently at Eden Prime. Apparently there's some kind of relic from the Prothean era that we have excavated, and now we're gonna check it out. But it seems like that Eden Prime have its own set of problems. Anyway, I'm playing as, like I said, Vanguard, currently at level 1. We are this close to get a level 2, with 105 health, and currently the skills that I have decided to invest my points was basically maximum charm, as much as possible, 1 point throw, 1 point of warp. We are not gonna level up pistols and shotguns whatsoever. We're actually gonna ignore this for this playthrough, but we are going to max out pretty much every single other ability that we have in our disposal. We might actually go for the pistols as a secondary spare weapon, but I'm gonna prioritize for the Mass Effect 1 the assault rifles for that additional drop of DPS. And currently in our team we have Kaidan Olenko, which for him I'm gonna max out his decryption and electronics because that is a good idea, and also Jenkins, the Chad that does not require any disposition of the points whatsoever. He's as good as he is. He can defeat any enemy by just being level 1 because balance doesn't exist. Alright. Let's go. There we go.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Yeah, they are harmless, but I need to slap in my first abilities onto the table. My first abilities are warp and throw. Throw can be used to push away the enemies if they are way too close, and warp you can basically utilize warp as additional damage of effect ability on top of using the assault rifles, which in my case it works actually kind of like a charm. Ooh, this guy is freaking dead.
Oh God, what happened here?
I can also
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
I can also switch weapons on every of my companions. Kaidan is a sentinel. Kaidan is not gonna be able to utilize any of the weapons that good. So for now, at least, I'm gonna let him just simply use the pistols. And Jenkins, he doesn't require any weapons. He can basically kill everybody with his own hands because he's a strong guy. He's the man with a plan.
Jenkins, take point.
Oh no, Jenkins! Oh, also, I totally forgot. The weapons in Mass Effect 1 are using this technology called heatsink. Basically, you can fire the weapon without reloading until overheating is gonna kick in. No, Jenkins!
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
The best character in the game. We are doomed.
We'll see that he receives
not.
proper
We're
service
not.
once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Also, a reminder for everybody who's watching this on YouTube. We are currently recording and playing this live on Twitch, twitch.tv/UncleLander. Come and say hi because we are playing a variety of the video games. And also while this is going on, wow, okay, Kaidan.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
I also have noticed that we have leveled up. So one thing at a time, like I said, it's all being recorded live on Twitch. We're also doing the charity event to support the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Okay, so I got 3 perk points to spread around. Okay, so first perk point I think I'm gonna put into the assault rifle so we can get an overkill. It's gonna be ability that I'm gonna use in case of a large enemy or a big ol' ambush. What else do I see that I could use for myself? I could put 1 point in the Vanguard to increase the biotic resistance, damage with shotguns and pistols. Really? Damage with shotguns and pistols? How? What is the percentage? Pistol and shotgun damage by 6-7%, but it's time to go for assault rifles. Oh my god. Biotic protection. I guess we're gonna go for Vanguard because of the biotic protection itself. And we're gonna just kind of ignore the damage with shotguns. Damage with shotguns bonus altogether. Yeah, let's go for that. So we're gonna do this, and I think I'm gonna go for the assault training, increase melee damage and weapons damage in general. So I'm basically doing myself a bonus anyway. And Caden's gonna get 1 point in decryption and 1 point in sentinel. There we go. We can continue on. I'm gonna have to get some getting used to when it comes to this game. Because I have not played this game in a little bit. Let me check the difficulty level, because I swear to God... Yeah, we are playing on the veteran level. And now we have the gifts. Oh, that missed. My bullets didn't, though.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Oh. Hi, Ashley.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Let's do a little bit of investigation. Maybe Ashley Williams knows a little bit more about this situation.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Okay, what happened before the attack?
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Okay, we already have asked about the scientist, so what can she tell me about the Nihilists?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime, none that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry, like I said, no Turians.
Okay, enough chit-chat.
Move out!
Okay, yeah, I kind of don't really care about
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
chemical rounds, anti-personnel. I'm gonna take that. I don't really care about upgrading Ashley as well, because I'm not gonna take her. I need to figure out, I basically need, when it comes to the squad, in its entire squad we can have 2 additional companions. I'm gonna have to keep Caden for an extended period of time, but then I'm also need to have somebody who can do a lot of crowd control. And I think for this playthrough, I already know what kind of companions I'm gonna get. Light armor, Scorpion, yes, which I believe I can already put that on. Yeah, it is a much better armor, but I don't have any mods for. I don't have any mods for the armor right now.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer.
Looks like the Geth beat us to it.
Then I guess we don't take it back.
Also, the other thing, warp can go through armors. Not through armors, but through shields. And we gotta level up. Get thrown around, little boy. Pistol in Avenger 1. Let me check the Avenger. It seems like Avenger 1 already has a way more damage, so I'm gonna immediately equip it. Can I modify my gun? We have anti-personnel and chemical rounds, and that's even more damage over time, so I guess I'm going to take the chemical rounds. I like damage over time effect on the weapons, so this is definitely gonna be something good. And also, I can level up my character. We got 3 points to pick, so what are we gonna do? Okay, so Charm right now is maxed out. I cannot really do anything without it right now. I'm gonna put 1 point in Assault Training, 1 point in Warp, because damage over time, and also I'm gonna spend the last point on the Assault Rifles. Because why the heck not? I basically believe that it is a better build to make a Vanguard with the assault rifle, even though you have the bonus to shotguns and bonus to pistols. But I think for more consistent, more contained damage, you are better off going for assault rifles. That is just my opinion. I might be wrong, I might be not, who knows? Caden has 2 points, and we're gonna go for decryption. That gives me electronics, and we're going for the first point in the electronics. Now our goal when it comes to Caden Alenko is to equalize decryption and electronics together. This is gonna be his first ability that we're gonna max out because of opening containers. Alright, and I guess for now this is it, because I have no interest in leveling Ashley Williams at all.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, up the ramps it is.
Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
But I'm not gonna use the sniper rifle.
Looks hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Hello, Husks. Husky Busky. Okay, where are you gonna go? I guess you're just circling around. If there's a one thing that I haven't changed is the AI of the game. Okay, which one of you is gonna run to me first?
Spikes are full, turning all dead against us.
It must take a few hours.
Take out those hostiles!
There's nobody here. There's nobody here, Caden. You can calm down. The hostiles are dead. And I can just sit in flames. Okay, so we have easy decryption. Yeah, manual override. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I have a mod that basically allows me to
Humans. Thank
skip
the Maker.
the entire mini
Hurry,
puzzles.
Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Okay, so if I'm gonna pick up the assistant, there's gonna be a funny renegade option, but I don't really want to pick it up. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna say goodbye.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Drugs, man. Okay, so we have nothing here to open. We had also another compartment over here. So what do we have? Striker, assault rifle, and heavy armor for human. Banshee. Banshee only has a little bit more sustained DPS, but besides that, it's weaker. I'm gonna stick with my rifle. Caden. Heavy armor, human. I cannot wear the heavy armor for now. At least for now. Also, if I would put this on, I would have like no tech and biotic protection, so it's kind of not really that great.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Ain't that a big boy? Oh boy. What's going on? I think it's husks. Also, I should put the barrage somewhere. I think pretty much almost at the end over here. Husk are actually pretty damn dangerous, because the moment they're gonna approach you too closely, they kind of basically explode with this wave of energy that penetrates your shields. And you don't want that to happen.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only, it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the
Great.
spaceport.
Thanks.
If he's still
Thank
alive.
you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
And Thunder have donated $15 to support the St. Jude's Research Hospital. Thank you very much for that. And also, hey, Boblux, how are you doing well? Okay, I think that's the only conversations that we had to do.
I have to go.
Good luck.
So we got Pistol Stinger and Combat Sensor. Combat Sensor, which I'm not really gonna take. It's not really that good. So what do we have? Shotgun, heavy armor, and medium armor for humans. I'm gonna take it all. And let's see. I cannot wear medium armors yet, but that armor is not really that great against biotics or tech abilities, so yeah.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
And Nihilus gonna wait. There's loot to pick. Lots of loot. Chemical rounds and radioactive rounds, which is pretty good. Yeah, I don't have command for charity because everything is basically written in the chat itself. Don't think that is a necessity for exclamation mark charity.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us in the normal.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Alright, I think we can go.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
And we have high explosive grenades, which I don't really think we're actually gonna use them that much. Not really that attractive. Sure, maybe there's gonna be a situation or two in which using a grenade is gonna be a necessity, but not really. Still one more. There's one more on the right side. I just want him to peek. Get pushed. Get right, bub. Alright, so before I'm gonna go on that, what I call an escalator, maybe transporter, I don't know, platform, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade my my companions and myself. So I'm gonna put this 1 point in charm. Still got 2 points, so 1 point in throw, and 1 additional point in Vanguard for the biotic resistance. And now Caden, you're gonna get 1 point in electronics and 1 point in decryption. And for now, this is it. In a matter of fact, let's save the game.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Right, the part with the charges. Oh boy. Yeah, I would say that Saren looks like a reasonable fella. We can totally convince him of not doing the evil things that he's currently doing. Like committing treason. Bump time.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
It's a bomb number 1. I think I'm going the wrong way now. It's gonna take me some time to get used to the controls. We'll get sniper in the background. Alright, all the bombs are disabled now. The tram is fully secured. What do we have? Pistol, Banshee 2, and heavy armor. Check if I can make some kind of a use of that Banshee 2. Not really. At the moment any of the husks is going to approach, I'm gonna use the throw on the one of them. Right, the area is now clear. Let's check if there's anything of interest towards us. It's a technician kit. With cryo explosive, that's a grenade, and armor shield battery. And we're gonna take that shield battery and we're gonna install it on our own armor for now. There we go. Now, we are gonna check the beacon the last. Before we're gonna basically do some of the beacon cipher tool, that's an Omni tool. I don't think I can use an Omni tool. I think my character needs a biotic amplifier. Hello Hunter, hope you're doing good, glad to see you. I could give that one to Caden. Yeah, but that gives shield bonus. Also, I don't really think if I want to give this to Caden, considering that we're gonna replace him soon-ish as well. Armor-piercing rounds, which is very good, and heatsink, which is even better. My weapon could actually use the heatsink. Play some certified Kino. This is a very good game. Okay, so we got scimitar and sniper rifle. I'm gonna take both, but I'm not gonna use them. For this playthrough, I know that the best way to play Vanguard would be with shotguns, at least in Mass Effect 1, because in Mass Effect 1 you gain more damage bonus. Let's see if we decide to play a little bit differently. Okay, I think we have cleared up this entire area, just in case. I'm gonna make a save of the game. And let's simply go for the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Fucking Windows 98.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's definitely a mistake, but because it's a Paragon character, I'm only gonna answer with good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I actually do wonder if there's a term for people who are mainly playing Vanguards by going for like Paragon or Renegade. Are there like short terms? Because in my case it would be Paragon Vanguard.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right. So, pretty much lost the consciousness. after touching the beacon. And generally, the mission was not really successful, considering that Nihilus was dead from Saren's hands, but only we as the players we have noticed that. And also, almost the entirety of the Eden Prime got pretty much destroyed, so there's not really much that could be done. And right now, the only visible evidence that we have of anything is just the eye evidence of the Powell, of some of the people that have survived, and also our report, which I guess should be enough evidence to convince the council that Saren is somewhat involved negatively in this entire ordeal. Like I said, there's only one way to find it out, but we're not gonna do it on this episode. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game right over here. It's gonna be my save number 5. And ladies and gentlemen, people of Twitch, we're still gonna continue on the stream, but people of YouTube, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing, ring the bell, stop with a like, leave it a comment, all that good stuff. All the links for the mod list and any kind of my socials can be found in the description and panels down below, or pinned comment rather, because it's for YouTube. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys on the next episode.